Hey everyone, how you doing? Corey here, coming after you in the video, and today we're one day away from CES, which starts tomorrow in Las Vegas, and coincidentally, I decided to do this video this morning. I'm not a big tech person, even though I do a lot of tech reviews on cameras and stuff, not necessarily phones, TVs, like other YouTubers do, and stuff like that. So I figured I would share this with you, something I thought about this morning when my son was watching TV in here. Roku TV has been around for a few months now, middle last year I think it was. I have the TCL version of the Roku. Obviously with my notes here I will check it real quick. Okay, and I'll show it to you. Obviously different sizes, screen sizes, 32 inches and under goes all the way up to 66 inches and larger. Obviously the picture quality there. It's going to be HD, which it says 720 on my box. Just I have 32 inch, which I'm not sure if it rises up to 1080 or just stays at 720 and uses the bandwidth. Also, you have 4K, you have high dynamic range, HDR, and also Dolby Vision. So you see the prices. Of course, the brands. I have the TCL version. Of course, the Signia makes theirs. Sharp, RCA, Hitachi, Philips, etc. Let's back real quick. So, what I think about this TV so far, and again, I don't do tech reviews like this. I am a tech person. I love phones, stuff like that. I've had the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge for over a year now. Haven't switched to 8. Don't really need it. I had an iPhone before that. Big thing for me was just storage and capability, which I can go into a more deeper in-depth review regarding why I switched from Apple to Android. Pretty sure everyone else done a whole thing on that as well. If I do a video, you want to see that and me talk about it, I'll give you my personal opinions as to why. Essentially what it really come down to for me from a personal perspective. But never mind that. Let's go ahead and get to the TV here real quick, and I will show you everything. So right now it's on, as you can see here. TLC Roku TV. Obviously it's 3:30 p.m. local Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, so you have your feed, you have your movie store, TV store, news, search, streaming channel, and settings. One thing I love about this TV is definitely plug and play for sure. Obviously, if I want to stick like a Moleaf to the antenna, I can run it up the wall here like so if I really, really, really want to. Obviously, you can add your, has like 3 or 4 HDMI ports to this thing. You can also do your gaming on here as well. It's a wonderful TV. I enjoy it. It's really nice, lightweight. Real simple to put together. About 15 minutes to put the TV together, which include, obviously taking out the box and obviously screwing in these little table screws right there, which are actually not easy. It only take 2 screws. The feet are actually really nice, really solid. So I like it. The one downside I found so far is gonna be the remote right here. Obviously, you see it has no headphone jack, which sucks. But then again, there's a Roku TV app which you can use, I believe, in conjunction with this. If you want to go ahead and watch TV without disturbing your partner or whoever, which I actually use on the the Roku 3 out in the living room I have here. This one's just for the master bedroom, which my son came in here and watched YouTube videos, which he always does pretty much every day. He's at home with us when he's not at preschool. Let's get back to this real quick here. Obviously, again, the functionality of it's really, really simple and easy to use. Obviously, the remote is nice. The key gets a little used to. The Roku 3 remote is a little more spread out as far as the buttons go on the toggle switches. Obviously, everything else kind of laid out the same except for I think the stars button. I'm not too sure my Roku 3 has this particular one. It has Netflix, Hulu, and I forget what else. Of course, doesn't have a power button on Roku 3 remote like this one does, which is nice. So let's go to the channels real quick here. As you can tell, I have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Video, ESPN, Crackle, CNET, Fox News, TED, Vimeo, MLS. Big soccer fan. One show I actually like, it's let's see, which channel is it here? I'll tell you. It's the Roku channel, which is nice. It gives you a mix of TV and movies, which are nice, which I actually watched quite a few. Here it is, the Roku channel. I've watched quite a few things on there so far. Like, for example, last week I watched The Net with Sandra Bullock and There's Titanic on there and a couple of other ones. As you can see right here on this side, it recommends particular ones you may be interested in, depending on what you watch per se. Obviously, I go a mix of Netflix and Hulu at times, depending on what I'm in the mood for really at this point. So this thing's really functional. It's nice. TV picture quality. You have screensavers, of course, accessibility, picture setting, a whole bunch of here. So here's your outputs here real quick. So as I mentioned, you have antenna, you have actually 3 HDMI ports, which are nice. Of course, you have an AV one if you really want it. But the one thing that doesn't show on here, which really is the antenna part of it, which is going to be your coaxial cable connector, which is in the back side of here, which that'll be for your wireless antenna if you want to get free movies up to 50 miles away, which I have on the Roku 3. We cut our cable almost 2 years ago. We cut our cable off, and we saved so much money. So you have your audio. You can add external speakers to this if you want to. You have parental controls, privacy. Of course, it's a whole slew of stuff. Network. I mean, it's jam packed. I mean, it's nice. I really like it. It's really functionality. Like I said, I mean, I cut the cord to my cable about over 2 years ago, roughly at this point, and the savings is just ridiculous. To give you an example, what we're paying for DVR, phone, internet, etc., we're paying about $150 a month. So by cutting that, we only pay for the phone and also internet, but we've decreased from 200 megabits down to 100 megabits on internet speed. So include Netflix, Amazon, and also Hulu, which me and my wife use Amazon a lot. So $100 really pays for itself in the end, because we can do instant video, and of course we order stuff on Amazon quite a bit with the 2 free day shipping, so it's worth it in the end. Netflix, I think, is still really worth it. Hulu, it's its own platform. I love it because there's certain things I can't find on Netflix and Amazon where actually I'll find on Hulu, and vice versa with the other 2 platforms as well. So going back to give you an example, essentially we saved about $2,000 a year. Yeah, $2,000 a year just on cutting our cable cost with this. And of course, internet nowadays is more streamlined. The coverage as far as range goes throughout the entire house, it's nice. Like I said, this TV here, again, it's 720 HD. I'm not too sure if it upsamples to 1080 or not. I don't really see a difference. I really don't. If you want 4K, nice, but I don't think there's really enough content to even upgrade to 4K TV. If you like HDR, not a whole lot of content right there. I mean, if you want more of the surround sound, the Dolby audio is a pretty decent one. So it's pretty interesting. It's I'm not sure what the low end is. I have a 32 inch. I want to say it probably goes down to a 21 inch if I had to guess, and 66 inch is really big. That's if you want to mount to a wall. If you do, and these TVs are actually pretty light, especially the TCL brand. I'm not too sure as far as the other brands go how light they are. This one's really light. It doesn't take up a whole lot of back space to that. I like this TV. It's great because my wife, we don't watch TV a lot. Well, she doesn't watch TV a lot. I watch TV when I can. Whenever my son's laying down or he's napping for the night, I like to crash, watch a little bit of TV, Netflix, Hulu, whatever. My wife, she's not a big TV person like she used to be, but my in-laws got this for me for Christmas, and we decided to put it in here, something my son can watch on the weekends with us, or he can go in there. So it's good. I mean, it doesn't take up that much space at all. We had a much smaller TV, which we rarely even used. This one I see us using, especially because my son, we watch a lot of YouTube videos. He likes Sesame Street. He likes Blimpie, all the stuff like that. He'd be 3 in a couple of weeks. So it's great to have him in the bed on a Saturday, Sunday morning. Like today was Sunday morning. Just relax, kind of wake up, just not really do anything. Just kind of get into the groove of the day and let him watch TV, let him eat, stuff like that. So as far as the Roku TV goes, I'm impressed. I think whenever the Samsung goes out in the living room there, I think we'll probably go ahead and just get a Roku TV after that. But we've had the Samsung for quite a few years now. So that is it as far as my review goes on the Roku TV. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you're a first-time watcher, thank you for watching the video.